Are you searching for a deep connection, a real connection with the woman of your dreams? Let us imagine a scene together. You are sitting across from a beautiful young woman. Your conversation is going wonderfully. Laughter keeps echoing between the two of you, but deep inside you still feel something, an invisible distance between two hearts. You wonder what she is thinking. Is she just being polite with you? Or does she truly want to take this further? I understand your concerns, gentlemen. Men often look for grand signs, clear and direct declarations of love. But women communicate in very subtle ways. They use tiny, hidden codes. If you cannot read those codes, you will miss out on golden opportunities. Miss them right in front of you without ever knowing. Today, I am going to reveal them to you. There are 5 very special behavioral changes. 5 changes showing she is craving you, craving a real connection with you. Please hit like if you are ready, and do not forget to subscribe for more secrets. Please turn on the notification bell for new videos. Now let us begin together right away. Part 1. The language of skin hunger. The first sign is touch itself. A basic sign, but incredibly powerful. When women lack genuine attention, their bodies fall into a special state. Science has given this state a name. Its name is skin hunger. Translated, it means hunger for physical touch, the hunger for real human contact. A hunger few people dare to admit, but it is real and intense. Human skin has millions of nerve receptors. They are always waiting for gentle stimulation. When 2 people touch, magic happens. The body releases oxytocin. This is the hormone of trust. This hormone creates an absolute sense of safety, a feeling that money cannot buy. So what are the signs to recognize, gentlemen? She begins to touch you more often, but the action looks very accidental. She touches your hand while laughing, as if it were just a natural reflex. Or she helps you fix your collar, an action that seems perfectly innocent. Her shoulder lightly brushes against yours when walking. Please pay close attention to this. Those touches usually last longer than normal. They linger about 1 second longer than usual. But that 1 second is an entire ocean. That is when she is testing your reaction. She wants to see what you will do next. This is an extremely important moment. If you instinctively pull back to defend yourself, she will feel hurt right away. Her brain will register that rejection, a registration that goes deep into her subconscious. And it is very hard to erase that mark. But if you stay calm and smile, you have passed the first test, a test she would never put into words. Please remember this carefully, gentlemen. Never rush too quickly. Refinement is the real key to success. Respond to her energy gently. If she touches you, lightly touch her back. It is like a wordless dance, a dance between 2 souls in harmony. The winner is the one who leads most gently, not the strongest or the fastest, but the most refined in every gesture. Now we move on to part 2. This part is even more important. Part 2. The emotional safety test. What are young women searching for today? They are searching for an anchor in their lives. They need stability from older men, a stability that young men cannot offer. She does not just want momentary fun. She wants to know something far more important, whether you are safe or not, safe in your emotions and in your soul. Psychology calls this emotional safety. The emotional safety found in a relationship. It is the feeling of being completely accepted with all your good and bad sides. So what are the signs of this test? She will start asking you strange questions that sound completely casual. For example, do you find me too sensitive? Or, is this bothering you at all? Or, am I being too talkative? Do not rush to give her a quick answer. These are not complaints from her. These are very subtle invitations to connect. An invitation hidden behind a simple question. She is sharing her inner world, a world she rarely opens to anyone. She wants to see if you will judge her. Ordinary men will answer in a shallow way. They usually say, "It is fine. You are okay." Or, "Do not worry. I do not mind at all." That answer will kill the emotion. It destroys a precious moment of connection. Do you know why this happens? Because that answer shows you do not understand. You are not really listening to what she said. You are only reflexively responding like a machine. She will register this immediately. So, what does an empathetic man do? I will show you the right way to respond. Look deep into her eyes, a gaze full of presence and care. Then, say this magic phrase: I see you as someone who feels deeply, and that is something incredibly rare today. Boom! You have just built a bridge, a solid bridge between two hearts. 99% of men cannot do this. Let me tell you a real story. My student is named Thomas, 71 years old. He lives in the beautiful city of Atlanta. In the past, he always responded with logic. When the woman he liked shared her feelings, he always tried to fix the problem, offering this solution and that piece of advice. But she grew more and more distant. After learning this lesson, Thomas changed. He began to listen and reflect her feelings. A month later, she said to him, "You are the first man who truly understands me. I have never felt this safe before." That is the true power of emotional safety, a power very few men possess. When she feels safe, she will open her heart. Open it completely and entirely. Please comment the word safe below if you have ever experienced this kind of moment. I would love to hear your stories. Now we move on to part 3. This part is about your future. Part 3. Integrating you into her future. This is the sign of real investment, an incredibly subtle and powerful sign. Women call this future integration. Translated, it means integration into the future, meaning she places you in her future plans. And here is the most fascinating part. She does this completely unconsciously. She does not even realize she is doing it, but it speaks volumes about how she feels. So what are the specific signs, gentlemen? Instead of saying, I, she begins to say, we. A small change, but enormously meaningful. For example, she might say something like this: next month there is a really cool event. I am sure you would love it. Or, someday, we should try that restaurant. I heard it is really romantic there. Those phrases are not accidental at all. Her subconscious is painting a picture, a long-term picture with you in it. She wants you present in her life, not just for a day, a week, or a month, but in her future plans, her big and meaningful plans. This is an extremely positive signal. She will also share her dreams with you, about the career she is currently chasing, about her grand life plans, not to brag or impress you, but to see if the two of you align. Are you headed in the same direction as her? Do you support her dreams? This is the question she really wants to ask. Women never include men in their future, unless they want a deep connection. Please pay attention to these subtle invitations. They often appear as small plans, like an upcoming concert, or simply trying out a new coffee shop, a movie premiering next month. These are signals she wants to build something, build a long-term relationship with you. Never reject these invitations harshly. Do not say, we will see. I am not sure yet. Receive them and dream together with her. Now we move on to part 4. This part is about authenticity. Part 4, letting you see the unedited version. True intimacy starts right here. It is the moment she stops performing. Let me explain this clearly to you. Women always try to be perfect at first, especially on the very first dates. They put on careful makeup before meeting you. They pick the most beautiful dress in their closet. They rehearse the stories they will tell. But that perfection is a mask that becomes exhausting to wear. When she feels absolute trust in you, she will take that mask off. This is the most sacred moment. She begins to tell you about a bad day, a day when she completely failed. She is not afraid to show you a bad photo, a photo taken right when she woke up. She might meet you when she is exhausted, hair not brushed, wearing her house clothes, bare face without a touch of makeup. She no longer needs to perform. Psychology calls this authenticity. In English, the word is authenticity. She believes you will not walk away, even when she is not at her most glamorous. This is an incredibly precious gift, a gift that very few people receive. Men are usually scared when women are in a bad mood. They run away or say empty words. But this is actually a golden opportunity. Do you know why it is a golden opportunity? Because she chose you to pour her heart out to, not her friends, not her family, but you, the special man in her life. She sees you as a soft place to land, and here is the fatal mistake to avoid. Do not try to solve her problems. Do not give a stream of one-sided advice. Just sit beside her and listen. Listen with your whole heart. Ask her one simple question. Do you need my advice or my silence? This is the line of a mature man. A line that shows absolute respect. Respect for what she truly needs. Your composure is your most powerful weapon. A weapon forged through many decades. A weapon young men will never possess. That is your absolute advantage. Now we move on to part 5. The final part, but extremely important. Part 5. Creating disguised opportunities for closeness. The last sign is incredibly powerful. A sign that few people pay attention to. Women are often afraid of seeming too forward. Afraid society will judge them as easy. So they create reasonable excuses. Excuses to be alone with you. This is their refined strategy. Let me give you some specific examples. She says, my computer is broken. Can you come over and help me look at it? Or, I am scared to watch horror movies alone. Can you come watch one with me? Or, I cannot figure out how to assemble this bookshelf. You are good with these things, please help me. These are invitations full of hidden meaning. What would a young man do? He would focus on fixing the computer. He focuses on the parts and the screws. He fixes it and leaves without thinking. But a man with substance is completely different. A man with substance understands deeper. The computer is just an excuse to meet. The real purpose is your presence. The moment two people share a space, the opportunity to build closeness. Do not make things feel awkward. Do not pounce as if you were starving. Do not show that you have figured it all out. Create a comfortable atmosphere, natural, as if it were the most ordinary thing. Talk and laugh in a relaxed way. Let everything unfold naturally. Women only truly open up when they feel safe. Do not act like a starving man. Do not show that you desperately need this. Act like a man who knows his own worth. A man with rock-solid inner strength. A man who does not need to rush anything. Patience always brings the best results. This is an unbreakable truth. Now comes the part I promised you. The truth that will shock you, gentlemen. Do you know something? Attention is not what she actually needs. Let me repeat. It is not attention. Older men often have a huge misconception. They think young women want their money, or they think she wants admiration, or expensive gifts and glamorous trips. But reality is completely different, gentlemen. Completely different from what you think. So what does she truly long for? What she truly longs for is to be understood. Understood deeply and completely. The technical term is empathetic attunement. The emotional harmony between two souls. A harmony that is rare in modern society. She is not looking for a second father, even less for someone to manage her life. She already has parents, bosses, and teachers. She does not need another one to teach her. She needs something completely different. She is looking for a man with substance. A man who can stand firm through her storms of drama. A man not swept away by her emotions. A solid anchor in the sea of life. And here is the most important twist of the video. If you try to solve her problems, you have completely failed at the game. Because women are not math problems. They are an experience to be felt. They are music to be listened to. They are paintings to be admired. Not problems waiting to be solved. If you listen, without judgment, you have already won this game long ago. Empathy is the strongest magnet of all. Stronger than money, stronger than appearance, stronger than youth and stronger than health. This is your real weapon. A weapon forged over many decades. Now let us summarize together. Please remember the 5 codes I just shared. The first is her accidental touches. The second is the emotional safety test. The third is future language that includes you. The fourth is authenticity when she opens up. The fifth is those lovely disguised opportunities. I want to give you one final piece of advice. Next time she shares about her struggles, do not rush to offer any solutions. Do not say, you should do this or that. Look into her eyes and gently nod. Slowly say this magic phrase, I hear you, I am here. Just one simple line, but full of power. A line that will transform your entire relationship. Respecting boundaries is the greatest strength. It is the special weapon of men your age. You do not need to chase anyone. You do not need to run after her. Be a lighthouse standing firm and steady. A lighthouse shining through the dark sea. The boats will naturally find their harbor. That is the law of the universe and of love. An unbreakable law throughout time. Thank you for watching this video to the very end. I truly cherish the time you gave me. Please hit like if you found this useful. Please share it with friends who need to hear it. Friends who are also struggling for answers. Do not forget to subscribe so you do not miss the next lesson. Please turn on the notification bell for new videos. Next week I will teach you a magic phrase. An incredibly powerful magic phrase that makes a woman open her heart in just 10 minutes. You will definitely not want to miss it. See you again, my refined gentleman. Wishing you confidence and happiness always. Wishing you find the woman of your dreams. Goodbye, and see you again soon.